Hello, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This is where you get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock with news markets are more comfortable with risk today. Firstly, in the US, consumer inflation was unchanged in September at 1.7%, with the core measure without food and energy at 2.4%. Both were lower than expected and gave markets the view that this will encourage another Federal Reserve rate cut. Wall Street is up again today by about 0.7%, which reduces its October decline to just on 1.3%. This follows rises closer to 1% in Europe overnight and Shanghai gains of 0.8% yesterday. Japan and Hong Kong weren't as positive, however. And both the ASX 200 and NZX 50 fell yesterday. But the underlying reason for the market rise, modest as it might be, is that senior Chinese officials have now joined the trade talks and the US president is respecting them with a planned meeting. Respect goes a long way with the Chinese. Now the goal has been reduced in these talks to a mini deal. Some sort of resolution seems more likely. In a new report, the World Bank says growth in developing East Asian and Pacific economies is expected to slow from 6.3% last year to just 5.8% this year, and only 5.7% and 5.6% in 2020 and 21, reflecting a broad-based decline in export growth and manufacturing activity. For the first time in 30 years, they say China's growth will be under 6% in 2020, down from 6.1% this year. In Europe, they have pared back their non-cooperative tax haven list to just 11 countries, removing Switzerland and the UAE. Of the 11 still on the list, 6 are Pacific Islands, 3 are Caribbean islands, and 2 are in the Middle East. None are European, so the double Dutch sandwich is safe. Being weak economically seems to be a key criteria for being on this list. In the UK, hopes are rising that a resolution to the Irish border question and Brexit may be available. The US Treasury 10-year yield is up another 7 basis points to 1.65%. Gold is down $9 to $1,496 an ounce. US oil prices are slightly firmer today and now just over $53 a barrel. The Brent benchmark is just over $58.50 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar is firmer this morning, now at 63.3 US cents and up at the thick end of half a cent from this time yesterday. On the cross rates, we're unchanged at 93.5 Aussie cents, and against the euro, we're at 57.4 euro cents. That puts the trade-weighted index at just on 68.7. I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.